Hi everyone, we are with the Iowa State University Extension and Outreach in Lyon County. And my name is Jill Postma. I am the County Youth and 4-H Coordinator.
And I'm Laura Beinhoff, and I'm the K-12 Program Assistant.
So today we are going to talk to you about the Lyon County 4-H program and how you can become a part of it.
First things first, what is 4-H?
So 4-H are community clubs throughout our county. We have 11 clubs here in Lyon County, and they're community clubs that youth in 4th through 12th grade, both boys and girls, can become a part of. And these clubs are led by adult volunteers. So have you ever seen the 4-H Clover? I don't know. Here is the 4-H Clover.
So let's tell everyone what the 4-H's represent in the 4-H Clover.
So there are 4 H's in the Clover, and they stand for head, heart, hands, and health.
Like Jill said, the first H represents head. I pledge my head to clearer thinking.
So with clearer thinking, youth learn to make decision-making, planning, organizing, goal setting, problem solving. One of the ways that kids do this is through projects.
What is a project? Well, projects are a year-long interest in a particular area. Examples of projects include art, photography, woodworking. What else, Jill?
Science and engineering. It can be pets and dogs, gardening, beef, food and nutrition, swine, home improvement, welding, clothing and fashion. There is something for everybody in our project areas in 4-H. These are learning experiences about setting a goal and can take place at home, school, or club activities, and also on youth's own. They may be able to even find an adult volunteer who's willing to teach them a craft. So, for example, in the food and nutrition area, a first-year 4-H'er will maybe have a goal of learning how to follow a recipe and doing measuring well, whereas a senior 4-H'er may be learning how to create a recipe on their own and learning how to calculate the nutritional value of that recipe. So the second H in 4-H is heart to greater loyalty. Heart stands for strong personal values, having a positive attitude, concern for others, learning leadership and communication, which are all great ways for kids in a 4-H club to work together with the same goal and having pride in their accomplishments.
Next up, let's talk about the third H. The third H is pledging my hands to larger service.
So hands to larger service means volunteering and helping those in need. Some of the ways that our 4-H clubs do this is by maybe helping elderly with the yard work in their communities, donating food items to a local pantry, park cleanup in your community in city parks, donating school supplies to a backpack program. We have clubs that do ditch walking to keep their communities nice and clean. So it just depends on the needs of your community and what the 4-H'ers are looking to do. And now the fourth H in 4-H stands for health to better living.
So that goes beyond just eating healthy and exercising. Health overall stands for healthy lifestyles, good characters and ethics, and being whole in mind and body.
And by doing this, we are making good choices in everything that we do and say.
So, is 4-H fun?
Yes! Funny you asked. 4-H is so much fun. 4-H clubs do different things throughout the year. 4-H clubs meet once a month, and they maybe go on field trips to different places like the zoo. They've gone to Stensland Dairy here in Lyon County, which is a robotics dairy. They go to bowling, or they may go fishing. They may go on camp outings. There's lots of fun things that our 4-H clubs do throughout the year. We also have lots of opportunities here in Lyon County that kids can be a part of at the county level. We have summer camps throughout the summer in all different areas that kids can have fun in. And we also have a plunge camp for intermediate 4-H'ers, which is an overnight camp over at Camp Foster. There are so many different opportunities that kids can be a part of that is fun.
So we hear a couple of common questions about 4-H. One of those questions is, 4-H sounds like fun, but how do I know which club to join?
Well, we have 11 clubs across Lyon County, and so you can visit a couple different clubs if you want, if there's more than one in your community. You can contact us and we can give you some different clubs. You can tell us about your kids' interests, and that's where we can guide you to those clubs. We have 9 traditional clubs here in Lyon County, but they all kind of focus and do different things throughout the year. And then we also have 2 specialty clubs. They are our safety education and shooting sports clubs. We have one that meets in Alvord with air rifle, and we also have a archery club that meets in Rock Rapids. So those are our safety and education special interest clubs.
Another question we often hear is, do I have to live on a farm or do I have to own an animal in order to be a part of 4-H?
No, that's a big misconception with 4-Hers. You do not have to live on a farm, and you do not have to own an animal. 4-H is for all youth, whether they live in town or on a farm, and there are lots of different opportunities that you saw earlier that kids can get involved in with 4-H.
So why do we see so many 4-Hers at the Lyon County Fair each summer?
Oh, well, that's a great question. So 4-Hers on their project areas that they learn throughout the year create exhibits. So for example, food and nutrition, they may create an exhibit of banana bread or chocolate chip cookies, those learning goals that they had, yum, right? And so they exhibit those at the Lyon County Fair, and that's where they get to showcase all of the work that they do. So all of our non-livestock projects are in our 4-H exhibit building, and 4-Hers bring those exhibits and they meet with a judge and have a judging where they talk to the judge. And a lot of these judges are 4-H leaders, they might be teachers from schools, lots of different areas. And so they talk to the judge about what they learned, and then the judge asks them questions and also evaluates and tells them how they can learn for the following year. Our livestock has different livestock shows that they can bring animals to, and that's where a judge evaluates the animals and they give them placings, and so the kids can learn how they can grow for the next year. So lots of different opportunities at the Lyon County Fair.
No doubt about it, there's something for everyone in 4-H.
Yes, there is. Thank you for wanting to learn more about 4-H here in Lyon County, and you can contact our extension office by phone or email or stopping at the office. We are so excited to have your child or you as a part of 4-H.
You can also check out, we've got Facebook pages and Twitter, and then we also have a free Lyon County, Iowa app.
And our app has all of this information that we have just talked to you about, including an events page where that shows you everything that is available in Lyon County, and it also has a list of our 4-H clubs.
Awesome. Well, we hope you learned something, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.